Number one way to get your woman back is to acknowledge that you contributed in the fallout. All right, acknowledge that it was partly your fault, because in relationships people tend to always shy away from responsibility, from being accountable, from taking responsibility and say, okay, I contributed. Being in charge, taking accountable for yourself, improving your own self, not saying she's the one that is at fault, she's always at fault, I'm never at fault, she's always the one that is causing the problem in our relationship. If you always see relationship like that, it's going to break up. It's definitely going to break up. And when it has broken up, accept that you contributed. Maybe you did not listen enough, maybe you did not pay attention enough, maybe you did not give her attention that she needed enough. There are little ways that we contribute in making relationship not to work. It's not always one-sided. Remember, it takes two to tango. That it is even called a relationship is because two people are involved in it. All right, so accept that you contributed, accept the blame, accept that you messed up, and that is my number one. Number two on my list is acknowledge her feelings. She has right to her feelings. Whatever she's saying is right, because you are not in her mind, you are not in her heart to know how she is feeling about whatever that caused the breakup. So acknowledge her feelings. Acknowledge that she has right to however she feels or to her feelings. Acknowledge that. All right, and that is my number two. Number three is allow her time to process things. Allow her time to process things. Allow her time to reminisce. Allow her time to calm down. Allow her time to process the starting and the ending of the relationship. Allow her time to also see the areas that she contributed, the areas that she fall out, also the areas that she messed up. Because if you are both together, if you do not allow time of reflection, you both are not going to know what is the problem. You both are not going to know what exactly is causing the issue. All right, you both are not going to know what exactly is the problem. You are not going to know what is causing the issue because you are not giving room for reflection. You are not giving room for reminiscing. You are not giving room for just a personal time for yourselves. So allow her time to process things and reminisce. All right, and that is my number three. Number four is promise her to do better. And when you are promising her to do better, mean it. Mean every word you have said. When you are promising her to do better, make sure you mean it, not just camouflaging it to just come back to her or for her to come back to you again. Mean every word you have said. From your reflection, from what you have gathered, all your thoughts, promise her that you are going to do better. If he's listening, be a good listener. If he's understanding, understand her feelings, and know that she has right to her feelings. Just promise her to do better, so that what happened will not repeat itself over and over again, so that you don't just start going back and forth. You get that relationship is not healthy, going back and forth, remembering old mistakes, remembering old hurts, and bringing it back all the time. Whenever you have present issue, instead of sorting that one out, you go back again. You just be going back and forth instead of moving forward. Promise her to do better and stick to it. All right. Number five is be committed and consistent with your words this time. Be committed and consistent with your words this time. Let your words match with your action. All right. Let your actions match with your words and vice versa. Not just saying your words, but also putting them into action, putting them in action. So let your words match with your actions this time around. Be consistent with your words and your action. Be accountable, be responsible. Not always shifting blame anymore. Don't shift blame. Be responsible and consistent with your words and action. All right. Sometimes what happens in relationship is when you break up and come back again, over time, what happened before, if not properly treated and outlined, what happens is little by little, you start going back. Little by little, you start going back again. You start creeping in to bring back old hurt, to bring back old issues, to bring back old mistakes again after you have broken up the first time and came back. If you do not treat the old hurts very well, it's still going to affect the relationship. It's still going to affect the reunion. You start all over again. So when you are coming back, be consistent with your words. Be committed with your words. Be consistent with your words. Let your words match with your actions and stick to it, so that what happens before will not come back and repeat itself again. All right, and that is it on this one. Thank you so much for watching. I remain my humble self, Chika. Please stay tuned to my channel as I bring you tips for a healthy lifestyle. All right, see you in my next one. Bye.